Welcome back again to Saxthorpe Farm, and we're picking up about half an hour after the last recording into May the 3rd, and I wanted to get this hay all tedded again and get it finished, get it off the field, because no doubt we're going to need to potentially lime and fertilise what we've got the ground wise. So that's that all done. Get that folded up. So we baled everything last night that we could. I say we, me. And then yeah, like I said, anything that was left flat on the ground has been tedded. Not that it makes any difference at all, but I said I'd do it, so I have. Right, so we can turn that off. I have speed turned on. There we go. Given the sheep a pallet of mineral feed each, we got another 29-ish thousand off of the leftover silage bales, and obviously I've completed on the contract as well, so that's that. Now, have we got a line set up? We have, and it's at 91 degrees rather than 90, so let's move that over a touch to there. We will turn that on, get it lowered down. So I think the plan is to get this hay all finished. There we go, that's that full. At least it's cleared it out the way of the windrower. And yeah, we'll get the hay all off the field. There is one rogue conditioned grass bale in there out of the baler, but we'll get to that when we come to the feed. But yeah, other than that, for May the 3rd, I don't think there is any work to be doing elsewhere. Let's just clear. No, nothing. That is odd. Because a lot of these, you would say, are at the ready to forage stage. Or is it just me being a bit thick? Let's get that turned around. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Lower down. And off we go. Right, what I might do actually is put that on a worker. Jump ourselves into the class and yeah, just follow behind. Get the baling done. We'll get them all picked up and then yeah, move on into June. Well, between the three of us, we're making relatively light work of this job now. It's all good when you've got the right weather. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3 and a bit passes left, I reckon. Until we are done. I did reset the bale counter when we first started, and we're up to 42 already, which is rather good, I have to say. I'm just hoping that the New Holland is going to go and do one more pass down there just to bring all that together. Might do by the look of it. Job's a good one. And yeah, not long until we've done. Thankfully, it seems to have dragged out this job. But again, a decent amount of bales, and it does make me question whether we need quite as much grass as we've got. Maybe we can look in the future to turn the first grass field we did into the pastures, like I mentioned. So yeah, I think that is going to be a cunning plan. Yeah, in the coming months when we are at capacity with the sheep. Yeah, we could do with really rocking on now, getting to harvest, getting the crops in the silo, and start actually making some grain grist, so we can be fulfilling all of the food sliders without having to purchase anything in. That'll be the plan anyway. Right, we will get finished up in here, and I will see you in June. Morning. Proper Joe Seals start there. Or start of the day anyway. Hay precariously stacked in the barn, and we are just going to feed the sheeps with some lovely whole crop silage straight out the banker. First full pallet of wool, which is epic. Right, so stop that there and tip that. Come on, Rudolph. Rudolph. There we go. So we are just brimming it with whole crop. There we go. So that's taken that up to 12,000. Lovely jubbly. And now we'll do the same in the other one, just to try and bring this 40, 30, 20, 10 into some sort of order. The exciting thing that has happened, though, is once we get this done and over here, I will show you. Been waiting for this. I was having my doubts whether it was going to work. There we go. So if we just the game to save. Forage contracts. Now there's a bit of a difference here. I'm obviously, maybe not obviously, I'm not too familiar with the numbers on the oaks, but field 12 is there. What was the other one? Field 14. Field 14 is... Where are you? Field... Oh, aha. That would be why there's a difference in the in the cost. Crikey. Oh, we've got a bit left. That's fine. That can stay there then. So, let's just tab back over to the fleet. Now, I'm half tempted to get ourselves some trailers because I think time is going to be of the essence. So what I think we're going to do is, now that comes with the Coeco one, which we are very familiar with from the Oaks. Now they look like the same person, don't they? East Coast Farm. They look very similar. I mean, must deliver 122,000 litres, can keep. Must deliver. I mean, it says it's going to take 5.5 hours. It can't take that long. Surely. But I think we're going to be sensible. Famous last words. We are going to take the Field 14 one for now. We will lease the equipment and we'll lease 2 or 3, I think 2 minimum trailers, and then we'll be able to keep up with the chopper. So let me get this accepted. I can't think where the point is for the store at the minute. I think it's probably in the sheep field from where we got some mineral feed. So let me get set up and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, here we are down by Field 14, just behind that hedge. Nice handy patch of wasteland for us to get equipment delivered and to load up. I have teleported our silage additive down here, loaded up the New Holland ready to go. So what I think we're going to do is, what I've leased obviously a Richard Weston forage trailer. Now, I think what I'm going to do is put the forage harvester on course play to start with. So let's get in here, and are you on? No, you are off. There we go. So let's get this, which is a noisy little beast, over here and get it unfolded. Pipe out. There we go. Now, if we first waypoint, and we want to no course, ha ha ha. There we go. Target position is going to be there, and we will do right width. That looks about right. Multiple tools. We'll do 3 headlands. Start work on the headland clockwise. We'll do a substantial overlap. There we go. Up and downs. Yeah, it doesn't matter because we can swap sides. Build margin minus 4.4. Not 4.4. 0.4. And generate a course. Okay, looks good. Close that. No. Why would you want to do that? Oh, I suppose we've got a decent margin. It can. Right, we'll click play on that. We will get into the old, well, not the old. We'll get into our Valtra, and I'm going to knock my headphone volume down. There we go. Right, we won't go through the crop. We'll go along the verge. And yeah, we'll just see how quickly we fill up. Whether we need another trailer. I think this was just under £1,400 to lease. So, yeah, we'll see how we go on. It might not be too bad with 2 rather large capacity trailers. But yeah, let's give this a whirl. Good start. Let's get cruise control set. There we go. It wants to be, I think 6 is probably okay. And we are foraging. Now I haven't looked at the mod to see whether you only get forage contracts, and I can't work it out from watching FSG on Court Farms. He's been doing a few of these contracts. I must admit I was looking at the AW silage trailers, but yeah, decided to stick with the Westerns for now. Let's try and come this side a bit because of the noise. There we go, but we're only 3% full. So, yeah, all good. Right, we'll get around this headland, and yeah, we'll see how we're doing on fill level. Oh, too far. Slow down. Right, I'll catch you in a minute. Well, I am a complete and utter plonker. I can't look right now, but yeah, I've just got round the first head, and I thought we're not filling up very fast, you know. Let's see how much there is to actually be delivered. Oh, too far. Back it up. And cruise control. Only needs 16,100 litres. Oh dear. So, yeah, I wouldn't have needed this trailer, but I mean, we probably could have afforded, really, to buy it. But that's been a little bit frivolous, maybe. Don't know. But yeah, this is going well. It's not missed anything as yet. We've got, like I said, we've got a good overlap. And it's, yeah, nice, tidy, small field, just to have a bit of a practice at the old forage contract. They are pretty cool. Whether you'd ever have enough to fill a bunker after a year, but I guess if that's all you did, you might be alright. Oh, first bit missed, never mind. Right, we'll push on. I don't think we're going to need the other New Holland. I am tempted maybe to take the other contract and do that another day, but that would require definitely more trailers. I can see that being quite a auto drive and course play intensive job, that one. Let's just hop out of cab a bit. We are a bit far ahead. And I do apologise, sound at how the loudness of the factory, whichever one that is there, comes through. Yeah, it's quite a full-on noise, that one. So yeah, I will do my best in the edit to make sure that it is a pleasurable listening experience. Onto the up and down rows now, and this is really where I'm very lucky to have a wheel and pedals. It just makes it that little bit easier to feather the throttle and ultimately make the turn nice and easily, trying to get out of the way of the chopper at the same time as mounting the mound, the back of the field. There we go, back round and up to speed. So we are at 12,500-ish litres. So yeah, very, very slow fill up, this one. But yeah, can you imagine how this would be going round? Was it field 18 or field 12? Can't remember, one of the two. Yeah, could be interesting. I mean, it might be a multiple forage harvester job, but we'll see how we get on with this. I mean, you're talking easily 20-something grand just to lease, probably even the cheapest one. So yeah, I think maybe if you can just do it with trailers and keep things moving that way, then that might actually make it quite a lucrative little contract. I say little, I can't believe that it reckons 5.5 hours, but then again, it might be right, so who knows, we'll see. Right, we're going to crack on. We are not far off finishing. In fact, we can probably come round this side for this bit, at least up to the body of the field anyway, and then we'll cut back and swap sides. So yeah, I'm going to push on and I'll catch you when we are very nearly finished. Well, we are very, very nearly done. And I went to make a drink, so I paused the game, came back, and let's just let that finish that row there. We will back up out the way. They are now appearing like mad. £157,000 for one contract. That's ridiculous. Profit from harvest. I don't get that. I think it's because it's so... forage is worth nothing, is it? So, yeah, profit per minute, £172. Woohoo! I don't know what to do. think we're going to just have to plump for, I mean, East Coast Farm. So if we follow the logic, I think, is it, clicking my teeth, is it VF that does the one where if it's the same contractor name, then you can use the kit? We might have to look at that, but lots of money to be made there. So as we finish up in field 14, I have had a cunning plan. Now, what I don't want to do is take foraging contracts for wheat, because ideally we could do with harvesting those properly rather than the old forage. So we've done field 14, that is done. Now what I'm thinking is, if we look at, which one was it, this one, field 20, 43 grand, so reasonably priced. Comes with decent forage harvester, tractor and trailer. I was looking at this one. No, it was this one. It comes with a truck. So that's a bit of a nuisance one. So if we go to here, and what we're going to do is they both go to the same place. East Coast Grain PLC Bay 1 and Bay 1 there. That's fine. So what we might do is not deliver on field 14, so that'll stay active, because there's a high chance that I will leave the game before we finished field 20. We're going to move everything down to field 20 except the contract on there, and just use this equipment we've got on there because it's the same farmer. So that's my logic, and I'll see you down in field 20. So first headland done, and makes it a lot easier now to navigate around the field. We're only, say, 82% full nearly. So again, doesn't seem to yield or fill up quite as quick as you'd expect, I guess. I don't know, really. Don't know the state of the fields, whether they've been looked after or not, but hey, for what was it, 43 grand? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 43, nearly 44 grand. Job is a good one. So, gonna plod on a bit. Not gonna finish it all off camera, but yeah, we'll run it a little bit longer, and then I will call it a day. But for this episode, we are done. So yeah, foraging around for work, I think, for the title for this one. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like. If you haven't yet, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.